Welcome to Healing Minds, a place where you explore your inner world and learn healing practices to a better mental well-being. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a video. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, To Healing Minds. This is your healing space for depression and related topics. In this video, you are going to learn 2 healing practices for PTSD, or post-traumatic stress disorder. This is something that can happen to anyone at any time. And it may be difficult because you experience so many unmanageable symptoms and you feel like it's overwhelming or it consumes you and takes you away from the good moments of daily life. And if you have gone through it, you understand what that means. Those little daily intrusions or eruptions. The key is to learn great strategies to help you cope, to manage these intrusions that can come out of nowhere when you have PTSD. So in today's video, even though I only share 2, in upcoming videos I will show more on how to manage PTSD. You may feel like, oh, I have to get rid of this. But instead of burdening yourself with getting rid of something, learn effective skills on how to manage it. So I understand with traumatic events, it is hard to cope, accept, and deal with it. But the most important step is to understand the event and how it has impacted your life. Once you have that understanding and go deeper within yourself, you are able to move forward with the best healing strategies for you that will look different from you to the next person. Because one healing practice might work for one person and it might not for other. That's why your healing journey is your unique space to grow and enrich your life after healing from something very deep. And also I want you to feel free and share in the comments with the community anything that you feel like will be helpful to others, and any comments you want about the videos. So remember, healing journeys take time, patience, and self-compassion. I want you to give yourself a break. Give yourself that understanding that you will be able to take the skills and the time to heal. You are still one body and one mind, and able to do what you can to move forward in life with a healing practice. So let's continue and start. Here are 2 healing practices for depression from PTSD. Post-traumatic stress disorder occurs after one experiences trauma. The 2 main causes of trauma are 1. Exposure to death, threatened injury, or any kind of violence. 2. Continuous exposure to threatening or a catastrophic situation which causes distress. There are multiple symptoms of PTSD. Here are 5. 1. Intrusive thoughts or flashbacks of the trauma and reliving it. 2. Irritability or anger. 3. You feel alienated or detached from others. 4. You're avoiding situations or people that remind you of the trauma. 5. Persistent negative emotions or thoughts about the world. Depression and PTSD can occur together, and if PTSD goes untreated, depression can be chronic. And some people end their life over their inability to manage emotions. In this video, you will learn 2 healing practices for PTSD. Number 1. Intrusive thoughts are very common for individuals with PTSD, and instead of fighting them, understand and manage them. Intrusive trolls are, number 1, distressing memories or dreams of the traumatic event. Number 2, reactions by dissociation, where flashbacks invite themselves to the present and make you relive the event. 3, reminders of the traumatic event which can erupt at any place, at any time, or during any situation. The goal for you should be to understand what happened to you and the impact it has had on your life. Without acceptance and understanding of your traumatic event, the harder it is to heal. Here is one way you can practice to understand and manage your intrusive thoughts. Purchase a lovely journal where you can record daily intrusive thoughts. It is important for you to understand your intrusive thoughts. You want to find out what is the deep meaning that it is having and impacting your mental well-being, instead of just avoiding it. This is your private place, and you may also share sections with a therapist, which can be effective by getting more ideas for your healing. Record your thoughts about these alarming intruders in your mind. Why do you think the thoughts are threatening in the present moment? Give proof. Share your emotions such as shame, anger, fear, sadness, or helplessness, and use other senses, such as hearing and seeing, to describe the intrusions. Record the situation or the trigger. A trigger is something that disrupts your emotions due to past challenging events. The most common senses that are triggered are the sense of sight and sound. And triggers can be from a person, situation, word that makes one react quickly with emotions such as fear, anger, or panic. What triggered your intrusive thoughts and emotions? You have to remember that triggers are your teachers, and once you become aware of them, you are able to create coping mechanisms for them. And by writing them down, you may discover a pattern. I will share another video that will just cover triggers. Next, I want you to record how much this intrusive thought is impacting you now. Is it a real threat? Is this something that will get in the way of how you are living at this moment? Is this a continuous situation in which you have not seen it end, or has it ended? How much distress did you experience? What can you do next time to control this distress? These questions open up the thought process for you to release what is going to be part of your healing. Reliving fear and distress can continue for long periods of time with PTSD. It disappears and reappears unexpectedly. The next practice is to commit to something creative in your life. Practice number 2. Creativity is a safe place to explore what you love doing and using the right side of your brain. You can express yourself in various ways. This makes you feel more open and not isolated or closed off as one does with PTSD. It helps with the symptoms. You have an outlet other than talking. Examples are learning a musical instrument or listening to calming music, expressing yourself through writing, and that can be on any topic you want to write about and enjoy, painting or drawing, ceramics, crafting such as making jewelry, collage, knitting, taking creative movement classes such as dance, Nia, or Tai Chi, stepping out into nature by gardening, growing flowers, fruits, or vegetables, or simply writing in your journal under a tree. Can you think of more ideas? Share in the comments. Also, if you have used a successful practice for PTSD, share in the comments with the community. Hopefully you can apply one or both of these practices in your life. And remember that healing is a journey. It takes patience and time. So please give yourself the self-compassion that you need on your healing journey. Thank you for listening to Healing Minds, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video.